Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, nicknamed The Machine. We've got the #1 scooter rider in the world joining us on the show right now. Welcome to the show, Dakota. Schuetz, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Not at all. We're decided to have you on the show.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm excited myself because I just don't know how to scooter
yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yet. Well, that's the key operative word. So,
yes.
How does one become the world's best scooter rider?
I mean, so scooter rider in terms of like there's freestyle scootering and now electric scootering. So I'm 4-time world champion in freestyle scootering. And so it's a series of contests, which is eventually leading to a world championship. It's at a skate park. You do a 1-minute run of the best tricks, and whoever's judged the best of that day is world champion. So.
Take us back. That's a great summary. Take us back to like the very beginning. Were you always into scooters? Were your family? When did you actually start, and when did you know you were good?
I think I started maybe 2006. I grew up in California, so I was always at the skate park or the beach doing something active. And me and my brother used to go to the skate park like once a week on everything, like rollerblades, skateboard, whatever we could find. And then we saw one kid one day on a scooter just doing a bunch of random, not impressive tricks because they didn't exist then, but just something that interests me and my brother. And then we found this kid and started being friends with him, got our scooters, started learning tricks, and then YouTube came out. And then we would post videos and other people would post videos, and then we would make tricks, other people would make tricks. So it's cool because when I got into the sport, there was no sport. So we like got to create it along the way, and now I'm pretty sure it's the most popular action sport anywhere in the world.
Amazing, so cool.
As well, I want to ask you actually, how do you start? I mean, honestly, for me, because I don't know how to scoot, and I was meaning the electric one. So you know, since you know, like without not the electric one, the one that's like the regular scooter, which by the way, my cousin as well loves scootering. So how do you prepare yourself? Because like you don't just go out on the scooter and just know how to balance and.
I think the #1 thing in any sport is learning how to balance. Like, so if I had a 3-4-year-old kid, I would put them on a 3-wheeled scooter, you know, like the little ones you see at the schools and all. Like this is #1 easiest way to teach them how to control the scooter or whatever it is. And then you put them on a balance bike or something like where they can touch their feet and kind of figure out where the balance is. And then you could go anything, scooter, bike, skateboard, because it's all the same balance. But it's really, as long as you can know where your center of gravity is and you're not going to like go around a turn the wrong way. But if you just take it slow and spend some time like consciously thinking about what to do, it's not so hard.
I mean, honestly, that seems really, really, really cool. I mean, honestly, because personally, you know, I have like issues with balance. So even like if I use like the electric one, I just bump into something. So as well, you know, honestly, as a kid, I loved the Ellen show, and we've been there. How was your experience with Ellen and the Ellen show as well?
Yeah, Ellen and the whole team's really welcoming and nice, and they built me a whole skate park in the back for the day. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry we didn't build you a skate park here. There's a ramp, you know.
No, but they're really welcoming, and I got to do a lot of cool TV shows like it, and they're always amazing people, and it's cool to be on such a platform to promote my sport and inspire people.
Amazing. Now, as well, I want to ask that what actually, you know, why did you come to Dubai, and what brings you here?
Dubai, I came the first trip in like 2018 or 19, and I had opportunity to bring the first electric rental scooter company here, and I did that, and it's still operational. And then I made a lot of friends here, and before I was spending a lot of time in Europe and everywhere, and Dubai is easy for me to travel because I go to Asia a lot, I go to Europe a lot, and so it's very central, and it's the most safe place, most convenient place. So for me, Dubai, it's one of the best places to live.
Amazing.
Interesting. I want to ask that maybe back when you were a teenager, more than now, but obviously like there's going to be bruises, there's going to be bumps along the way. You must have been coming home to your parents with like some injuries. Were there any injuries along the way, and how did you kind of like overcome kind of any challenges, like the difficult tricks that you were trying to face yourself on?
Yeah, so for me, anything I'm trying to accomplish is like set the goal, like become the best scooter rider, best whatever, and then work backwards. And so like whatever is necessary to get to this goal is the path. Like whatever happens on the way there, that's just like a little bit of things you have to work with, but for sure injuries, like I broke a lot of things. My knees are not the best, but they work. Concussions. But in general, like as long as you have the end goal and you're persistent and that's what you want, there's like you just gotta figure out the little steps every day to get there. And like you have to also have the attitude of like, if this is yourself at the end, what decision would this person make today?
Ooh,
instead of just like I'm me now, like what is 10-year Dakota deciding? So that's how I usually work in like a decade mindset rather than like tomorrow or next year.
That's amazing.
It's actually very, I think we should maybe use this mindset as well here. Amazing. That's actually really cool. But do you think that, like all of these injuries that you've had, by the way, you as well mentioned that you've had concussions, which is very dangerous. Do you think it's worth it? Because you might lose your life, right?
Yeah, I mean, but otherwise I'd be pretty bored. Like, I don't know. Like, every day I get to do what I love, whether that's riding a scooter or painting or doing something crazy, and that's the only life I know and enjoy. So for me to give that up and be bored doing something else, it's not worth it. And like, I'm not really that afraid of, I don't know, I guess you'd say death. Like it doesn't even phase, like the consequence of like you going to learn something like a new trick or new business or something, like the consequences are minimal because you just see the success and you calculate it accordingly. Of course, there could be this that could go wrong, this doesn't work, but I'm looking at the end goal, not the little minor things that happen.
That's a good positive way to look at things, honestly, which is very cool. I think maybe I've heard the same thing, by the way, as well, because my cousin as well does, have a scooter and like as well, and he comes back home to my uncle with a lot of bruises on his knees and his legs, and my uncle goes like, "Why are you doing this to yourself?" And he goes like, "Oh, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm having fun."
Yeah.
So it's actually honestly amazing to even see someone with the same mentality and the same mindset.
But it's also like if you don't grow up at a skate park, you don't really understand the skate park life. Because for example, I'm getting to build a lot of skate parks for like governments in Middle East, and they like that a skate park provides a safe place for people to have fun. And like imagine, you could be 3 years old and have a 50-year-old and have a 40-year-old. Nobody speaks English. They're all in the same environment, having fun safely, and like that doesn't exist in another concept. And so it's pretty rare that people don't think about.
Talk to us about bringing e-scooter here to Dubai and the race that's coming up. Like, what will we see on the streets? Is this something that we can go and support? And is it going to be an annual thing? What's it going to look like?
Yeah, so Dubai Sports Council and the Federation of Micromobility and Sport brought this race to Dubai. And I've been able to be involved for a long time in developing it and helping it grow. It's such a cool idea because everybody knows scootering. Like whether you're a kid, you were on a 3-wheeled, or me freestyle scootering, and now everybody has electric scooter. Like the amount of just easy understanding of this sport is the best. So Dubai Sports Council is promoting the race, and they're very for micromobility and for sustainability. So this is the year of sustainability for Dubai. So we're ending it off with this event. And it's going to be on D3, December 16th. Everybody can come. It's free. You can show up around 3:30. It's going to go till sunset, so hopefully like 6 p.m. There's going to be 18 racers riding throughout the day around D3. Like the track is through D3. It's not like in the parking lot. So it's going to be pretty crazy. The scooters go around 140 kilometers an hour, so they're pretty quick.
You should go, Casey.
What?
Yeah, they're like a car.
Is that a normal scooter on the road?
No. It's fully built for racing only.
Because I heard Fate Fit is going to have a team there, and then I was like, could Lovin Dubai have a team there? Like, is it a thing that? But do you need to be a professional? How do you get involved?
So the team owners.
Kilometers an hour.
Yeah, team owners are they're sponsoring the teams for either a season or a race. And then they're not racing. Like Chris is not racing. He's just gonna be like, go everybody. But
I was planning to be there too, right? Okay.
Yeah, but in general, we have 18 of the best riders coming, and then there's 3 riders per team, and they'll compete head to head until there's a winner at the end.
Amazing. I love how this city makes this type of stuff happen because you can just envision how cool it's going to be. So we wish you the best of luck. I'm sure you're going to be racing on the day.
I'll be racing.
Before you leave us, we want to play a quick game with you. What gives Coda the ick? So if you don't like it, you hit the buzzer, and if you like it, you tell us why.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do you want to try the buzzer? We need to make sure it works. She's good.
Yeah, I've tested it before he comes, and I was like, oh, wow, that's very cool. Okay, so.
All right, what gives Coda the ick? Cleaning clogged drains.
Cleaning? Yeah, that's not happening.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems gross.
Why is it gross though? You know what I mean?
I think what's in there.
I mean, you're
It's just
cleaning,
hair,
right?
But also, I agree. It's
I don't know.
icky.
It's just not a good situation.
Well,
Superstitions.
I don't know. I don't really care about nothing like that.
No lucky socks before you go for a ride.
No.
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 All right. Well, this is a very funny one. Android phones.
I used to have them, so I'm not against it. But I like the easeability of iPhones.
All
I
right.
was
Well,
Android for like 10 years. Like, great.
what about a cake face? Like if a girl comes up with like a
Yeah.
very yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not only your ick, it's every guy's ick.
Yeah, I don't
Which
know. I mean,
is-
some people love it. Even the
Yeah.
girls, like, go for it. It's not up to me, but yeah, for me, no.
No?
No.
I mean, honestly.
Dating
no.
apps.
No.
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 As in icky?
Ah, yeah, sure.
Okay, well, Greg's.
Oh, sorry.
Greg's,
It's an
like-
English sandwich.
Yeah, I know. It's sausage roll is the
Yeah.
best. Yeah, it's good.
So you like it. Okay, perfect. What about waxing?
Waxing?
On
I don't
guys.
know nothing about waxing.
If a guy like comes and waxes, does it give you the ick on his
Come
body?
and
Like
waxing?
waxes his arm, waxes his leg.
The chest waxing of the men.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends, because like if you're a cyclist, like you have to do that. So I
Okay.
can't be against it if you're like for a sport.
Okay.
So if for a sport, it's okay. Maybe like normal
If it's-
life, maybe not.
Yeah, it's gonna give you the ick.
Dubai pool clubs.
What is that?
Like pool clubs that you go to in Dubai.
Give me an example. What is a pool club?
Like Aura, Zero Gravity, Cove Beach, Nikki Beach.
You wouldn't find me there, but I think it's a cool concept for people to enjoy a weekend.
So it doesn't give you the ick. Okay. What about the skull tattoos? If like let's say like a girl or a guy comes and they have like a tattoo that's a skull.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't like this.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah. I mean,
And then
honestly,
the
yeah.
very last one, knuckle cracking.
I do it all the time, so I like it. I don't know why it's cool, and it's not really like as bad as people say, but it's just enjoying. Like, I don't know.
There's
Okay.
something satisfying about it.
Yeah.
But I know that when we do it in our office, Amy, our colleague, she just freaks out. She's
Yeah.
like, I can't do it.
It's actually really bad for you as well.
They say that's what you say, but like doctors, it's just it's just like a gas in between your knuckles,
Yeah.
and every time you do it, it just releases the gas.
The gas. Okay.
Like it doesn't get bigger. Like these are just your knuckles.
Our bodies are so
got
wild.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for telling
you're
us your
welcome.
Thank
ickiness. Coda is going to be racing in Dubai Design District on
Yep.
December
16th.
and we can get out and support, wave our
Yep,
flags.
it's free. Everybody can come support, see some racing, and see the scooter. It's going to be really cool.
At 140 kilometers an hour, it's blown my
Wow.
mind. Guys, moving on to our next interview. Thank you so much, Coda, for being here.
Thank
We're going to
you.
be joined by the star of Dr.